So this is really being done on Lance's suggestion, really. I guess he's kind of interested in what I'm doing, but also in me doing a bit of videoing too. I mean, this is part of the wonders of the modern world, where I can do this and sort of keep you involved in what's happening. So here we are. Here's the garage where all the action's going to be happening, and this is Tango, who is going to get rebuilt. So I'm going to try and shoot a bit of video about how we do that. So quick word on this one to start with. So this is a 1977 Alfa Romeo Alfasud 1.2 Ti, which I've been working on. This one came from Australia originally and was apparently 99% rust free, or at least that's what they told me when I bought it. Actually, surprisingly, it doesn't cost all that much to ship a car from another country, as I discovered, so it wasn't that expensive to bring over here. But now that it's here, we've got to do a bit more work on it to make sure it's up together. So far, I've had lots of work done on the welding front, all sorts of little bits and bobs. Everything back here in the rear of the car has actually been reasonably good, apart from around that far corner of the rear windscreen, which was all a bit rotten. So my old friend Dave managed to help out with making some panels to go in there, because you can't buy anything for this car. It's just impossible. So that door over there, that's a new door that we got. This car was actually silver when it arrived from Australia, but it was originally a colour called Bruno Cilento, which is a sort of an orangey colour. So this is another orange from the same range. So this is a standard Alfa Romeo colour called Corello Torre del Greco, I think. It's something to do with orange beaches in Greece or something like that. Anyway, or coral, I should say. So so this is what we've got so far. Lots of work down there in the bulkhead area, because there was loads of rot down there that needed to be sorted out, and little bits in the inner sill corners, which has all been done. The engine's back in basically, so that's all good. So I need to finish off the build on that. I don't know what's happening with that key. It's like the key's bent. These things come to try us. Might need a new ignition lock at this rate. Well, it still works. Yeah. Never mind. Oh well. Anyway, we'll get to that along with all the other bits that we're going to get to. So, this door had to be repaired quite a bit in order to make it fit properly. But that's now all good. So So what are we going to do? So let's pop them somewhere around here. If I could get to it. Here's the catch for the bonnet. That's it in there. So you've got to reach through the bulkhead in order to get into the car. So, and this is what we've got under the bonnet at the moment. So you're going to get your heater box and all the other bits go in this area here, and that's the end of the pedal box there, that black lump. So that'll be where the brake servo and the clutch servo sit. Heater sits in the middle there. Battery's going to sit there. And then we've got a pile of fuse boxes and stuff over here that needs to be sorted out. I actually recovered all of this wiring. All of it has been redone, but of course, since it's been in the paint shop and everything's got filthy and disgusting and dusty, we're kind of back to where we were with some of this. So I need to go through and just clean it all up. I bagged up the whole of the engine, try and keep the dust out of it whilst it was in the paint shop. always a hugely dusty process whenever it goes anywhere near the paint shop. So that's the job that needed to be done. So anyway, so all of the inside of the car, all of the inner panels and under the bonnet here, all of this area, I painted all of that myself. It's done in a slightly different paint, which is probably why you can see that, you know, it doesn't quite shine as much as the other stuff does. But yeah, that's kind of to be expected. And I had to paint it outside on one day, so it just had to be done pretty quick. So I just needed to do a one coat job. So Mark's had it since, and he's done the rest of the paint work on it, and it's a pretty good job, I reckon. It looks pretty fab. So there's a little bit of work still to do on just sorting out a few little bits, but you know, on the whole, I think we're pretty much there with the paint. It looks pretty fab at the moment, and super duper orange. None more orange. That's why it's called Tango at the moment. Anyway, I'm going to stop there because I've been dribbling on long enough and try and get on with some work.